We are effectively in a time, as we all know, we are in a very precarious situation regarding the natural world that surrounds us. And I think that our inability to recognize that we are not separate from the environment, that we're actually the same biological process. If you think about it, if you look at a tree, it is a carbon copy of a human lung. And if you can start to, there are coral in the ocean that are identical to our lungs, to our brains. So if you can imagine that the trees of the world are the lungs of the world, the oceans and river systems are the cardiovascular systems of the world, delivering all the vital nutrients to the organism. So if you cut all the trees and ruin the lungs, the organism can no longer breathe. And if you pollute all the waterways, then the organism can no longer transfer all those vital nutrients that it needs to survive. Effectively, you kill the organism, and it's what we're doing to our planet. And we need to instill in our youth at this point, from the very beginning of their education, that this is happening, so they will stop seeing it as something different and something that's the same. Absolutely. I mean, from the cars that we drive, listen, we all fly way too much. The carbon footprint up there, we all do it. But the things in our homes, the things like solarizing our homes. I mean, we have states like Nevada where they've actually made it so impossible, it's almost illegal to have solar on your home. Do the research. It's quite insane. When you see the Years of Living Dangerously, our Nat Geo show, it'll be outlined for you. It's pretty phenomenal. But it's the small things. When you recycle a can or a bottle, the amount of carbon that you save is unbelievable. And there are 312 million people or 308 million people in this country. If we all did it, the little simple things like, not even just from a carbon footprint, turning off the water when you brush your teeth. We waste 600 million gallons of water here a day because people are just used to just hearing that shh. Turn the TV off when you leave. The dog, the cat they don't need to watch TV. I love them. I have 10 animals, but they don't need to watch television all day. It's those little things, when we start putting them together in mass, you come up with some pretty substantial numbers.